Welcome to today's discussion. And so we're looking at local and remote operation, of which if you look at local and remote, we're just talking about a situation where we are able to operate a motor at two different positions. Okay. And so for local controls, it means that the motor is being controlled within the vicinity of a control panel where we have push buttons, and also for remote, it means that we are controlling it from a distance, of which we can use PLCs, including the push buttons, but controlled in parallel. And that is for the start push buttons, and then the stop push buttons being controlled in series, so that we can be able to start and stop our motor from two different positions. And so these both actually methods are often used together, which is local control is initial for maintenance safety, and also for remote control provides actually a centralized or automated operation. And so for control, such as switches, we talk of push buttons, limit switches, and pressure switches that we can make mention here can be used. And also we are talking about where I mentioned to say that the start push buttons are being connected in parallel, but for the stop push buttons, they're connected in series. Okay. And so let's say we have this situation here when the isolator and triple pole MCB are closed, the green indicator lamp of local and remote should actually come on. And then when the start push button for remote or local is pressed and the motor starts running, both green indicator lamps for local and remote comes on. So where this situation is where we are actually connecting our bulbs or indicator lamps in parallel, so that when the indicator lamp for local comes on, also the indicator lamp for remote also would actually come on. And if you press any of the stop push buttons from either local or remote, we expect our motor to actually de-energize. And we can even further put a situation where if our motor trips, then it stops running. If you want, we can incorporate a siren, we can incorporate an indicator lamp, a buzz, so that even from a distance, we'll be able to actually tell. All right. So for our examples here, we are just using three start push buttons that are connected in parallel. As you can see, we have our first push button, our second push button, and our third push button. But for the stops, we have 1, 2, 3. These are connected in series, so that if we can start our motor here, then M is going to energize, and M1 is going to close here. Immediately M1 is energized, then the normally open for M is going to close. So if we depress here, we create an open circuit. We depress there or depress there, meaning our motor will be able actually to stop running. And so that is the power circuit. We are just using the power circuit for direct online.